Hey, so we are actually heading to a festival right now down by the river in Ohio. We are planning on doing something spooky afterwards, hopefully, but we decided to go ahead and shoot some of this too, that way you get to experience it with us as well. We are going to go out and have some fun and hopefully do something cool while we're in town. There's a lot of haunted stuff by the river, so check it out.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
So we're here at New Richmond at night. It is actually, I don't know if you can see that. It's actually 4 a.m. right now in the morning. We ended up waiting this long because we were trying to find something nearby, and we thought, you know what? Why not the town of New Richmond itself, especially as lively as it is right now? James ended up having to go home, but New Richmond's got a lot of history, especially when it comes to spirits, paranormal, and actually just a lot of history in general. So we're gonna go and check that out, maybe see if we can pick up anything while we're here. So all the stuff is going on up there, and we started walking down there. But the problem is that there's a lot of merch everywhere of people and all their merchandise and stuff, and we won't touch anything obviously, but it just feels weird to try and record near all their booths. So there's actually still a lot of history down here. This is the Ohio River to our left, and we're gonna be a little quiet because there are a bunch of boats sleeping right now. So we're gonna be respectful, but there has been lore of, spirits walking up and down this river bend right here. There was a lot to do with the Civil War. The Raiders came through. There's a place called the Bloody Bucket up here where the Raiders came and killed a bunch of people. We're actually gonna try and investigate that at some point. But there's been things said coming out of the water, cryptic creatures. I personally have never seen anything like that, so hopefully we see something like that tonight. I doubt we'll see anything come out of the water with these people, but we may still see spirits, especially with all this activity going on tonight. So apparently this area is known for its cardboard boat races as well. Not really a fan of that. Well, I'm not saying I'm not a fan of it, I'm just not one to do it. Actually, we should do that. We should do a cardboard boat race.
We should. What's this stuff down here? Are those cardboard boats?
That
Dude,
would be
this
ironic.
looks awesome. The fog coming out from...
Oh, really?
Yeah, come look at it.
Oh, that's super cool.
It's a lot cooler when you're in the shop, too.
Yeah. I kind of hope these are cardboard boats. Oh my god, they're cardboard boats. We could do it now.
No.
I'm not going to touch them, but that one, look at that one. Like I said, they're known for their cardboard, but there's a cardboard boat museum right up there. If you're ever interested. No, but yeah, their cardboard boat museum is just right up there, and it is apparently one of the only ones in the US, I guess. That's what Pokemon Go said, so I assume it's correct. What we can do is we'll go walk down this way, and then we can turn around and walk back that way. But I don't know where the spirits are in this area, like where they pop up out. I just know it's part of the river bend. Yeah, and especially here in Ohio, river on New Richmond, they are said to just walk through here at night, through the fog, so good thing it's foggy out. But before this wall was built, floods used to come through all the time, just decimate these buildings constantly. And there's a bunch of travesty with that until they finally built these walls. The dam definitely helped as well. So we're here tonight on the river bend to talk to any spirits that are possibly out here by the river, maybe to some that are on the road still, some that might have been here for a long time. We've heard of those who've traveled across to Kentucky, come over here to Ohio to find freedom. We've heard of those who fought during the raiders that came through. I'm asking you tonight to come here and speak with us. Talk with us about your journey to Ohio. There's a lot of people here, but we're here to talk with you, to hear your story, to understand what's going on. What I have in my hand is a device that allows me to speak with you. I can't hear you, but I can see you walk up to this, and when you get near, it lights up. So if you can do that for me tonight, come over to me and touch this device. We understand that New Richmond has changed a lot in the past 100 years. Were you here during the development of New Richmond? Did you see the growth of this town, building from just a riverfront to a decent sized village? We have a lot of people here today in boats, a lot of people showing up for the festival that goes on here. Does that excite you? Does that bother you? We have a lot of people say that you come from the river, come out from the Ohio. You may not realize that this is even New Richmond. You may just be part of the river. If that's the case, what part of Ohio do you think this is? And do you think that this is the same location? We've moved locations now, and behind us stands the memorial of the fallen soldiers of many wars. I ask of you, do any of you know any of these soldiers that are mentioned here? By chance, is your name on one of those plaques? We appreciate the sacrifice that you have done for this country. And we try not to cause any fear. We want to speak with you and learn your story and hear you out. So if you're here with us tonight, please come to me and speak with this. All you have to do is come near it and it will go off. If you're here with us tonight, can you do so for me? Spirits of the riverbed, I call to you once more to try and speak with you. If you could, please come try and speak with me. I want to hear your story. I want to know why you're still here. If you're here with us tonight, please give me a sign. Keeping this a bit, but like I said, it is 4 o'clock and we are surrounded by people.
And they all think we're sketchy?
Yeah. I mean, except the cop.
Yeah, the cop is like, these guys are cool.
I wasn't expecting that, honestly. I expected him to come over and, like, you know, just talk to us, but he was super cool about it. I feel like this is the same feeling you get when you go into like an abandoned like area, except for the fact that like when we go to like abandoned like amusement parks and stuff that I want to go to like in the near future, I feel like you're gonna get that thrill of like, oh my god, it's like abandoned. But when you see it like this, it feels wrong. You know, it feels like just at one moment there was everybody here, and the next moment, desolate. And there's even a radio playing still. You know, like.
Yeah. I wish there was still food here.
I know.
I'm so hungry.
I know. Especially the gyros. That's what we had for dinner. Was these gyros right here. We had I had a lamb one. We both had lamb ones actually, didn't we?
Yeah.
James was the only one who got a skewer. Fool.
Sucker.
This looks like a place where you should add some like creepy like amusement park music. Like when you start seeing this.
Yeah. I don't even get any of the rides on this.
Oh yeah. All the rides are down. I was gonna say if the rides are still up, we could go over there and like I'm not activate them, but
we should have went. Well, we couldn't have because there was a ticket booth.
Oh,
so we should have went closer while they were on, but
yeah.
Ticket booth.
Well, I was wanting to get James to like play a game, like throw, you know, the balloon darts or something, but the tickets were expensive just for one. I was like, I just wanted him to throw one, try and pop it, you know, pay him to do it. We were gonna do the donkey booth, we didn't do it either. It's still open if you want to jump in. Fine, I'll get in there.
We were down this way.
Oh, maybe Pokemon Go won't be messed up now. Just play some Pokemon Go in a desolate area. Alright, so we're at Pond Run Road in New Richmond, Ohio. So this place has a lot of lore to it. The first one being a house located in the beginning of the street was known to have a family that lived inside of it with an autistic child or a child with special needs. And what happened is that the parents didn't know how to take care of it. So they ended up locking it down in the basement. No one knew about this until the house was struck by lightning. They found it burnt up and killed what they thought was everyone inside. However, all they found was the corpses of the parents and a body or a hand that was connected to a chain tied down in the basement. They said after that they started seeing a man walking up and down this road with a hook for a hand. The other spirit is of a little girl that walks up and down this road constantly. She's more commonly to be seen, but there's not much of a story to her. So we're gonna check this road out and see its legends and see if we can figure out some of its local legends. Maybe try and find a little squirrel, or maybe even see a hookman. So we're back at Pond Run Road. We came down here earlier and had to stop because there wasn't really a place for us to stop. There's pretty big houses at like every point, so there's not a place for us to stop and check out the middle of the road and stuff. So we drove back and forth a few times. We're coming back now to try and see if there is, I just realized this isn't pointed at me. There we go. To see if we can see anything. So we're gonna drive back and forth a couple times and see if we catch the spirit of the little girl or the hookman. Let's see it. I'm just gonna keep the camera on because just in case we do see something, I want to try and catch it.
You know, the road itself is kind of creepy. Like, it wasn't as creepy during the day. Driving down this road at night does have a creepy feel to it. So, that's cool.
I agree. I think one of the, I feel like anytime that there's something creepy about to happen, it's always oh my god, I'm tired. My brain just shut off right there for a second. But I agree with you. I think that every time we've come across something like creepy, like rather it be that fog or the car coming out of nowhere, you always get this creepy feeling happen like right before. And I think this road adds that factor super heavily. These curves are what like add the creepiness to the road thing that you mentioned. Like, it's like they're like kind of sharp curves, but they're like you don't know what's around the bend.
Right. Surrounded by woods. Can't see around.
Anything could pop out at any moment. Like a little girl with a hook hand. That's the trick. Maybe both of the legends are true, but they're together.
It's gotta be. Look at this. See
This
that?
is new. Yeah, that's new.
Yeah, that's recent. They were running from a little hook hand girl.
They saw a hook hand girl and were like, kicked it off sideways.
You know what? Here's the thing: is we won't notice it while we're driving. It'll be when you're editing the video. You look back and see the fucking
Little girl standing on the side of the road, like staring back at us. It'll be when the camera drops just enough where you barely see it. Like, it's how it always happens. Sadly, we didn't really catch anything this time around. Unless you saw something or heard something that we didn't. And if so, please leave it in the comments below. But we do apologize for all the short videos that's been popping up. We're actually working on something pretty cool, and we're looking forward to the next big adventure, which should be happening soon. So stick around for that, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell and all that noise, and we appreciate all the new subscribers we've been getting lately, and we are planning something big. So thank you everybody for all that you've done, and stick around, there'll be more to come. Alright guys, have fun and be safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.